We will now be covering One Fight Night 32. So thank you everybody for joining us. In case you're just now tuning in, my name is Nicolas, my boy Will. This is where we cover all things combat sports. Right now we'll be covering One Fight Night 32, right, Will?
Yes, and if you're not watching this live, we'll have the timestamp so you can skip through, and we're only talking about some of the fights. We're not covering every single fight. We're a little pressed for time, and there was a lot of shakeups on this card. A lot of fights fell off, so we're not going to talk about all of them. But the main one, Nakrob versus Jaosuayai. Oh my God!
It was quick.
Oh my God! It was a quick one.
Are you going to be able to show
and
it?
Yes, and thank you, One, for letting us show clips because they have a great angle on this one. The fight was quick.
Yes.
Jaosuayai comes at him quick, hurts him bad with the high kick, and then just foot on the gas for the rest of it. I think it was it was under a minute, right? This
And lands a
knockout.
kick right to his face.
Yeah, I mean, look at this shit. Let me pull this up.
And again, if
shout out
you're
One.
only listening, highly recommend watching on YouTube so you can actually see some of the pictures or footage that Will shares. Makes it a lot more fun if you do so.
Definitely. So check this out. It all starts with the right high kick. Bam, there's the right high kick. Stuns him. Left hook, uppercut,
Woo.
left hook, uppercut. Drops him.
And look, he's like, what, dude? Puts his arms up, right? He's like, you want some of this?
Ooh.
Nakrob, dude. Just
Look at Jaosuayai, dude.
Comes a flying kick, which misses, but he lands left, right, another right. He's wobbled, boom, kick to the face.
Dude, that high kick to end it, the way he waits, he's like, now. Oh my God. I think it's like, it does remind me kind of DJ versus Moraes the second time when DJ knocked him out, because he rocks him hard, right? And then as he's falling,
patient,
and then now.
Timed it.
Oh my God, dude.
Beautiful.
And we have pictures too for this. Let's see.
James saying, will you guys go to Thailand for one of these events? Dude, that's the dream, man. One of these days.
Hey, shout out Blunderbub too. Our boy Ricky had to work hard Friday. Yeah, Ricky repped a lot of them. They didn't get Olivier out there. But yeah, let's see. So that's the right high kick that hurts him originally.
Right
he stays on him. The uppercuts were nasty.
Yes.
Dude, this shot.
This is where he stands up, right? God. And he had his arms up like, yo, what?
Yeah, he's like, oh.
So he's like, dude, you ready for this?
Yeah, I mean, just
also,
so ready.
Look at his thighs. Oh my God. Yeah. Can you imagine the power that he generates with his kicks?
Oh my God. And dude, so he stays on him. He hits him hard. And as he's fading away, he's leaning right into this high kick. And you're like, oh man, I wish there was a shot from the other side. There it is.
Wow.
I mean,
and dude, his head bounces.
Dude, and Ricky tried to catch it. Props to Ricky. He almost caught it.
He did.
But God damn, what a performance. This gets bumped to the main event after Alicia falls off, or Sure Cohen pulls out of the fight with injury. So that's the title fight's gone. So
Jaosuayai did.
Yeah. Sees the opportunity. He gets the $50,000 bonus. Mitch is all yelling it with his kid too. Like, what a cool moment. It was just so wholesome after such a violent finish. It was like
so good, dude.
Straight to 100. The fight starts and it's just murder, 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 murder. And now we're high-fiving kids, giving them $50,000. Like, oh my God, dude.
Blunderbub saying must have been smoking there or something during that interview. Small tear emoji. Happy tear. Yeah.
And it was his mom's birthday. How cool is that?
Oh, that's perfect, dude. Doing it for mama, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and Anonymous says Jaosuayai should fight Rod Tang for the title. He has performed more consistently than Nongo, in my opinion. Yeah, it's tough though with Nongo beating Kong Torni. And you know what's crazy? Kong Torni beats Jaosuayai, and then he goes on like a 4-fight win streak to get this fight after losing that one. Now he's 5 wins since that one in a row. 4 of them by knockout.
Wow.
God damn, dude.
Savage, dude.
Guy's on a
what
roll.
A run.
Yeah.
Anything else on that main event? It was a quick one.
It was quick, not much to talk about. And look, like I said, we're short on time, so we're actually gonna skip the co-main. It was a good fight, but yeah, we just gotta skip it, unfortunately. Ali versus Aljamari. But the problem is, we do need to talk about this briefly.
Oh yeah,
the fight's over, and they hinted about this. I know Nick put an article out. Shout out Bangkok Post, but that they're like, hey, this might be a title eliminator. So they bring Prajanchai in. He's got the belt, and they're like doing the face off, and I'm like, no, no, don't do this. At least like consider it. This is now moving past considering, it seems. And it's like, dude, where's John DeBella at? He's got the interim belt. Prajanchai's out here. He's going to defend the Muay Thai belt and not go back to the kickboxing belt that he took off DeBella when DeBella's got an interim belt. Like, we can't do this. Come on.
Yeah.
Look, I love you guys, but don't do this.
Yeah.
Don't take this away from my boy.
Yeah, and DeBella was also like, what the fuck?
Yeah, he posts. He's like, I guess he doesn't want the rematch.
Poor DeBella, dude. Our boy, shout out, by the way, John DeBella.
Yes. Anonymous says,
dude.
I don't think Alif is ready for Prajanchai quite yet. Prajanchai should fight DeBella first. Agreed.
All right.
Yeah, I was talking to John a little bit, and I'm like, dude, I'm sorry. And he's like,
Yeah,
what can I even do?
Yeah, I hit him up too.
He's such a class act.
He responded with, bro, I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but all right. Diego
We can move
Paez
on.
versus Johan Ghazali, our boy Jojo.
Jojo is a tough one, man. Paez showed out, man. I'll be honest. I know a lot of people are knocking Ghazali here.
Are they?
Yeah, they're saying like, oh, well, it's what happens when there's there's
Hype
a lot of
behind
hype.
you?
Yeah, you got a lot of hype. You're a young
Comes
guy.
with the
You're
territory.
cocky. Yeah, you're boastful, right? Because you're getting these crazy knockouts, and it's part of the package, right? There's a persona, all this stuff. So the flip side of that is when you lose, people are ready to jump on the hate bandwagon, I think.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, Anonymous says the underdog won. This was a good performance by Paez, man. I was
Dude, his
very
head
impressed
movement
with
was really
Paez.
good. Johan was doing pretty good when he'd go first, right? Like he was landing some solid shots when he'd go first. But Paez did not settle, and he always wanted to recover and land something right after Jojo would land something.
Yes, which is fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely. And the one thing I did respect about Jojo is the urgency was there, right? Second round, he's like, I'm down, urgency. Third round, he was down. He came in, showed even more urgency. It wasn't for a lack of effort, that's for sure.
It was not a lack of effort. And Chummy Boy does have a point here. He says, yeah, because JoJo fight the same way, chasing instead of boxing him in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Like to your point, he kept coming forward. He was trying, but there's some methods he could have used to maybe try to, like you said, Paez wasn't settling. And part of that is because Ghazali maybe allowed him to a little bit without cutting him off, without trapping him, all this stuff, right? And like, it's tough. I mean, he's young, right? And he had such a rapid ascension where he was just melting dudes with big shots. And it seems like it's tough because when you have that type of kill shot and you're used to dropping people with it, and then you're like, but I need to grow as a fighter because I'm young. I need to grow. And you start to be a little bit more, you start adding more technical stuff, and maybe you lose that side of you a little bit. I'm not saying this is what's happening to JoJo. I'm not trying to like make excuses for him or anything, but he's just so young in this game that he still hasn't really figured out his rhythm. And it sounds crazy to say because he had such a hot start and the rhythm was there.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that's sustainable rhythm, and I don't think he's found like a sustainable game, if that makes sense.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Like a style? You mean like a style that actually works against multiple rather than just blitzing?
Yeah, and he tried to make some adjustments because Paez was doing a good job of just getting in the pocket, similar to Josh Van, really. Getting in the pocket, he started throwing elbows, knees to the body, exits with a leg kick, like where he's stepping in, landing a couple shots, and then he's exiting. And you could see Ghazali would try to meet him with an elbow here and there and things like that. But you could just see Paez in the clinch too was just kind of like controlling him very well, setting him up for knees to the body, and really smothering him in the clinch a little bit. And some of that just comes with age too, because Ollie's still growing. Like I'm not trying to make excuses, and I definitely don't want to take anything away from Paez because I thought Paez, the way he was chaining stuff together was fucking awesome.
Absolutely.
But yeah.
All right.
Fun fight though.
It was a very good fight. We also had,
and to Blunderbow's point, also I wish Paez had made weight. It was a great performance, but that's an asterisk on the win for me. Yeah, it's true.
Solid. We also had another one of our Johan buddies, man. Johan Estupiñan versus Taiki Naito.
Yeah, going into the card, this was the one that I was like, this is probably going to be the fight of the night, my favorite fight of the night at least.
Talk
And I
about a
don't think
blitzing
anything.
style.
God, tell me about it. And what a perfect, you know, if you're fighting Johan, you want to be someone who can fight on the back foot. Like, because if you can't fight on the back foot against Estupiñan, you're gonna get fucked up just because he blitzes at you. And
And you don't know what he's
unf
throwing. So unorthodox.
yes, and that's my biggest critique here was he would come forward, and but he was rarely feinting. So it's like you don't know what's coming, but you know to react to it.
Oh,
If
you
he
know
was throwing
something's coming.
feints, exactly, you know, like whatever's coming, I need to be ready for it. If he was throwing a
Yes.
little bit more feints, and he did a couple times, and you would get Naito to
Bite.
react on it because Naito was mostly like parrying shots. He was like swiping away punches before they got to him, right? And it's like, dude, if you can draw that out and then go, that's how you're gonna get him.
Yeah.
Um, but if you commit 100% of the time, you can really help a counter striker like Taiki. And Taiki cracked him with the left hook in the corner. So
Yes.
sick, so
Solid.
sick.
What was it that left that dropped Estupiñan?
Yes, yeah,
And then later on he drops him. Well, almost drops him with that stiff
yeah,
jab. Again, Estupiñan just
mhm,
coming straight in, and it was a quick jab. Boom.
yeah.
But it was hard enough to stop him in his tracks. I thought he went all the way down and touched the ring. They
You could
didn't
argue that
call it a
was,
knockdown.
yeah,
Do you
and
have a
yeah,
picture
they
of that? Do you
didn't.
have a clip?
No, I don't,
Oh, okay.
unfortunately.
No,
I
you're good.
did
You're good.
rewatch it though, and I think it was a knockdown.
I thought it was because I went back a couple times,
Hmm.
like 10
It's
seconds
hard to
back, watch
tell.
it. 10 seconds back, watch it. I was like, I'm almost positive he touched the ring. But he
Yeah,
gave us a solid interview when we were there in person, so not a knockdown.
yeah. Hey,
It
I
was good.
actually thought he won this fight now.
Just all
uh,
bias all of a sudden.
yeah, but he did win the third round, I thought, because he gets dropped it there. I think it was the second that he got dropped in, right? Um, it wasn't the first. No, it was the
I don't know.
second.
I still think it was a pretty damn close third round. You think he
It was
edged it out?
close. Yeah, and,
Yeah.
and I think one of the judges did give it to Naito the third round, but I gave it to Stupiñan. He started finding a home for his shots. Naito's got a chin on him too, man, because he did eat some shots.
He
Um,
did.
and we know Stupiñan hits hard.
The
Uh,
patience, though, the counter striking, right?
so good.
When you have a freaking Colombian tornado
Yeah.
just coming your way, dude, and he didn't look frazzled at any point in time. He did such a good job, and I was super impressed with Naito.
You know why he didn't look frazzled?
Why is that?
Like Anonymous says, I'm so happy for Taiki. He's a one OG and people started writing him off. He has fought a who's list
Mm,
in one, man.
mm,
I mean,
yeah,
you're not going to frazzle this guy. Let me just give you real quick. Let me pull it up. We got Mahmoudi. We got Kong Torani, Dedwanglek, Superlek, Petchdam, Haggerty, Savas Michael. I mean, the guy has fought some killers, dude. And Estupiñan's a killer. Don't get me wrong, but it's not like you're going to unnerve him.
yeah.
And you can see that being confident in that counter striking ability against such a killer like a sniper like a Estupiñan. Man, sick as hell. Chummy Boy
It was
says
a
gonna happen
fun fight.
eventually. Naito is good at controlling the exchange. Yeah, yeah.
Very good. All right. And was that it, or were we going to cover one more? I can't remember.
Let's see. What do we have on the slides?
You
Yes, we
want to
have one
just
more. We'll make this one quick.
talk about this one real quick?
Yes, I hope I don't butcher this. Dzhabrailov,
Dzhabrailov?
Dzhabrailov. Holy shit, man! This guy's a tornado. Uh, look, Nicolas fought Cade in his last fight, in his one debut. I was like, man, that's a tough out, man. I'd like to see him get back in there though, and see, give him a shot. And they're like, yeah, don't worry about it. We'll get him back in there. And they give him another just tornado of a human being, dude. I mean, he comes out and is all gas, no brakes. He's landing shots. They get close. He gets a knee. He hits him hard. Vigna did stand his ground, but it was just too much firepower coming back. And eventually, Dzhabrailov hits him good, rocks him, shoots on him, and you're like, oh, this guy's good, dude. He's not just swinging and banging. He's like putting it all together, right? They get back up, cracks him again up against the ropes, drops him. I mean, Jesus Christ. Gets him to the
Oof.
turtle, and he's leaking blood as he's on the ground. And he hits him with a big one, and you see his corners right there, and he's like, ooh, has to dodge the blood splatter. And I got a
Ugh,
screenshot of that one. Uh, that's
rough.
the cornerman in the white shirt as he's like, oh shit. And then he gets a stoppage. Uh,
There you go.
Easy night for Herb Dean. I think he ref 2 fights. Uh, so shout out
And
to
Herb
Herb.
Dean also, huh? He's like, one fight night, UFC 316, like, one fight night,
Yeah,
Thailand. Let's go.
I'm sure one pays more than the Jersey Athletic Commission.
Probably, huh? Probably. All
Yeah.
right. Well, hey, that was all. Those were all the fights we are gonna cover. It was fun
Yeah, I
tonight. We
do,
covered
real quick, I
UFC
do want to give a
315.
honorable mention. Dayuev, Jesus Christ, versus Akayev was a fucking sick fight too. A great fight for one MMA. I think both those guys' stocks go up in that one. If you guys didn't see that, I highly recommend it if you want to watch a back and forth banger. It was fun with grappling and striking mixed. It was very cool.
Hey, everybody, Romero and Will here. Thank you for watching that short clip. Just so you know, that was a small excerpt from what we covered this last Sunday, right, Will?
Yeah, we cover the entire event every weekend. So this was just a cutout from the live stream that we did. The link to that live stream is in the description. So if you want to hear about the other fights that night, it's down below in the description. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell because we go live every Sunday to cover events. And if you do that, you'll know for next week and you can tune in and be in the chat and get featured on the show just like everybody else was on this clip.
We hope to chat with you live.